نحن كلنا بشر كسودانيين جنوبيين بنستحق عشان نعيش بالسلام، نستحمل بعض ونصالح خلافاتنا ونعيش بالسلام. ظهر رسالة تسامح والتعايش السلمي بيجيك من آي راديو هناك في جنوب السودان.
This is a message of peace. We all are South Sudanese. It does not matter where anyone comes from. We need to respect each other and support each other because we are one. We all are human beings. As South Sudanese, we deserve to coexist peacefully, tolerate one another, reconcile all our differences, and live peacefully. This is a message of tolerance and peaceful coexistence brought to you by I Radio, your eye on South Sudan.
Welcome to the Sundown Show. On this show, we bring you the movers and shakers of South Sudan and the world over. We engage in debates and discussions that unearth the stories behind the news. And we have our light moments too by chit-chatting about issues that affect our day-to-day life. We stay right here on the Sundown. Join in and be part of the show on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. The Sundown, for the news, views, opinion, debates, and discussions. Listen to who is who talking about issues that affect our country and continent. Only on the Sundown, your eye on South Sudan.
Hello and welcome to the Sundown Show on I Radio with me, Madrama James. Today is Thursday, September 18th, 2025. Welcome to this program, and we begin with the raining hour right here in Juba. Remember, this program comes to you Monday to Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. for comprehensive look at the daily events, the latest information, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and exciting surprises. To be part of the show, call us on 0911-022-986-986. Send for us a text message on 0913-986-986. If you can't access the radio, we are also on Facebook, X, YouTube, and more. You can also stream this broadcast live by logging to that's our website at iradio.org. Coming up. Well, we start the show in Eastern Equatoria State with the reintegration process of former gang members, where the governor of Eastern Equatoria has appealed to young population involved in gangs and criminal activities to return to their communities and choose the path of peace. This call came after over 400 individuals, former members of gang, who surrendered their wide weapons and renounced violence in Nimule municipality. And I caught up with Governor Louis Lobong Lojore to give us more update on the reintegration process and at the same time the fate of the 27 individuals who crossed the international border from Eastern Equatoria State to that's Ethiopia, and all this while they have been under detention. More in this exclusive interview with Governor Louis Lobong Lojore this afternoon.
I was told by the Minister of Foreign Affairs that people are expected to arrive yesterday. And up to now, I have never heard about it. Maybe there's some other technical issue that has happened. The young boys were released, but they're still in the hand of the Ethiopian authority. And our government is, particularly the Minister of Foreign Affairs, had been following and been negotiating with them and been coordinating with them. And we are waiting to get the final message from the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. Now, related to that, learned that over 400 individuals that used to be terrorizing people in Nimule, and they have officially handed over their weapons to the mayor of Nimule municipality. And according to mayor, it is through your initiative because you develop a concept note So since these people have now surrendered and they want to pursue peace, and how far is the concept not to help in the integration process?
You see, through the 400 plus young boys have reported and have surrendered to the authority. That time they were expecting me to come and receive them, and I was a bit busy, and I told the authority there to receive them. And they have surrendered all the white weapons that they have been using for terrorizing the people. And they say there are many. Some of them are in the camps in Uganda, in Juba, etc. We have already received them. We have talked to them, and I have also talked to the organized forces to see for those who are interested to join organized forces, whether the police, whether the army, or the national security, prison, and wildlife. We will be able to recommend them to go and join them so that they go for training. For the rest who are remaining, we have a project that we have adopted together with the UNUMIS, and that is say to train young people, provide them skills that they will be able to in their lives, be able to get a job for themselves. We have already trained the first batch, and now they have been sent for practical in their respective counties. We will now also include this one depending on the donor supports. If we get the money, we will be able to train them, give them the necessary skill they need, and to be able to useful for the community. So this is two tentative program that we have for these people.
When this program is starting, because some of these individuals who have surrendered their white weapons can later on get frustrated and go back to their previous lives?
I cannot be able to fix exactly the dates, the time, because it is also depending on availability of the funds from our development partners.
Now, specifically, what would be your central message to the entire youth who have taken the initiative to surrender their white weapon and those who are still also terrorizing some parts of Eastern Equatoria State?
I have already congratulated them, and I would like also to congratulate them, and that the decision they have taken is a very good one. It is for their good and the good of their parents and the good of the people of Eastern Equatoria, and generally good for the people of the Republic of South Sudan. They will benefit nothing for doing wrong activities, evil activities, by killing and fighting people. By they now reporting and honestly apologizing for what they've done, we highly welcome them. As a government, we will try to do what we can for their benefit. One, for those who want to pursue their education, we will enroll them in the various schools around. We will also ask the parents who will be able to train their parents to take care of them, to pay their school fee, and support them for what they want to do. And then, the national government may also then come in to support us so that we transform these young people to become useful for the community and the country.
Finally, as your leadership is pursuing peace and development in the state, what is your greater message to the people of Eastern Equatoria?
As usual, as every day I say that peace pays. When there is peace, then there is development. And when there is peace, there is progress. And that will be able to improve our economy in the livelihood of our people by doing some business, by cultivating, by doing businesses, by attracting investors to come to our states, by attracting NGOs to come and operate and provide service to our people. I will again repeat that we must continue to be peaceful, implement peace, and advocate for peace. And again, also, we must be hard-working people. We must work hard to improve our lives. We must work very hard cultivate and produce food for ourselves and a surplus for the market. By doing so, our life will become meaningful, and many other people also will be attracted to come and invest in Eastern Equatoria. So this has been my message all the time, and up to now, and I'm happy that the young people also who have been terrorizing us have come back, they understood the importance of peace, and we are still calling more, all of them to come, including our politicians or our educated group that do for one reason or another, who might have denied the disease to go run out or any fear of unknown. It is a time to come back home.
It's time to come back home. A speech from His Excellency Governor of Eastern Equatoria State, Louis Lobong Lojore.
For news and the music, keep it
Yes, iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. Before we kick-start our conversation right here, I've got a couple of your messages via our Facebook page, and it's time for me to go through them. And those who are still, of course, are watching, please do not hesitate to tell us exactly where you're watching this program from. We have Yul Thiaba Yul, that good evening, Madrama James Lino. And listeners of iRadio, I'm watching you live from Western Bar Al-Khazali State. Thank you. We are Francis Ayumi. How can I tune to iRadio station and listen to the news broadcast? Is it via, do you want to listen to iRadio via that's Facebook, YouTube, X, or which platform exactly? Francis, let me know. And I'm here to help you right away. We have Masuruma Paul is joining us live from that Ugandan capital, Kampala. Thank you. We have Boni. Hello, brother Lino. I'm watching you live from that Jebel Lemun. Thank you so much for the privilege of your company. We have AI Wadaska Silva. That good evening, Madrama James. Greetings to you and my beloved people of South Sudan. Callers of iRadio across South Sudan. For our leaders, just they are working for themselves, not for the citizens. Why do I say that? Because you see now, no roads, no hospital, and no schools. Where exactly all those are happening? Please let us know right here. We have Ernest Gaetano joins us live from Wow. Thank you. Keep those messages coming. And we have Silva. Yes, he's saying greetings to you and my beloved people of South Sudan. I'm watching you live from Bugema University, Kampala. Thank you very much. Ring. Good evening, Madrama James. In the studio there, and listeners, writers of iRadio across South Sudan. You say it, your concern is most of the politicians are working for themselves, but not the interests of the public. Let us know in which way. Otherwise, let's cross over to that's our talking point right here. What do you have to say particularly about these former gang members who have rejoined their communities and renounce violence? Now, according to the governor, plans are underway to recommend some of these young people to whether join international security, prison, wildlife, and other organized forces. And with also the number of that vocational schools very limited in the country, do you think it's a better way of integrating these youth? 0911-022-986-986.
It's a Baghdad Diamond Wenisuma iRadio ala numrata telefon 0911-986-986 au itapi reselu risala ala numra 0913-986-986.
نمرة بتاعك شنو خطة بتاعكم في شركة استوية قال الشباب الخان مفروض قاعد بتاع ناس جواهيلا بعملوا نيخامة نام جزء منهم مع الكماندر يدخل في جهاز في بوليس بكون في أيابرية ما نمون بيقدر دخل لتم تأكيد سكة ولا طرق البر كمان بيقدر ننزل مشاكلات الشباب ديل قاعد بمروا من فوق طبعا جزء منهم ما عنده شغل. هاي راديو ارجع تاني في 0911 ولا 22 986 تم تاكيد خطوة دي كمان بيقلل مشاكلات الشباب ديل قاعد بيجيبوا لأبواد لأمهات. نسمع من ده. هاي راديو.
الو
ايوه سلطانة.
سلطانة ماما ماريا.
مرحبا.
انا سلميتا انا سلم المستمعين كله.
نعم.
يلا ايوه مشي.
قدم توالي قال شباب نيجا زيل الخانة في مدينة بتانيمولة في شركة استوية قال قطع الخمان بيقدر سايدو مومون جزء منهم الدار ممكن دخل في بوليس في وايل لايف في بريزن. قال توال بسجلوا مونيتا متاكد خطوة دي كمان بيقلل مشاكلات الشباب ديل قاعد بمروا من فوق وبيجيب تنمية والسلام في داخل جنوب السودان ولا شنو؟
ايوه والله ده كلام كويس. ita ni wala ta sabab del kala fasilin de kalama ali sokolo mate diga woman bayano na Abuja ka sande saka gurusi gato mate mabodi yani akili gato de mate mahalu mali kosi de mate wada ali kosi mate ya kan na tala ka abin kala kala gato der katulu na abudu kuma lakini kangale hukuma tanina tejini Sudan huo wapo yani serikali itu serikali tamam yale debe sakal jena se ita wonsu de wayla golisi ngesi gato kodi jenido eta no zol kan rasu boy kan kudu te tejni jenido betala aksan zolali we abi jadera suna tani ai be dero su tamam yala be alimu tamam yala te deribe mai kuna ale kamana ale kate te deribe ale de sulu tamam ali obe fine de bejibu kaman la mi sunu ibele ai yala keli hukuma keli sibu kalamta kama sakile madale yekoli mugale rebel sunu de makane kulu de akana de hukuma ala abu keli makali rebel lu sibu kelu manja jua kelu manja deni ko ata karabenya ujibu sala ujibu talmiya ujibu ya haje kula lu kosi dele kun kosi la anu iyal del iyal al mustaqbal kanna de yala li jongeran kan kele ngal de sistemarte jinu yala sistemarte jinu de kan jara dakina de na ko mubala suna sumurisa na sai na doramal na su kudu kuma yamulo ajade diga sula ajade bara atatial de mabelu ajada le batalde de dakalo togo ba amulo ajada le batal ita yana ajada le doromon na sai de kan yalde abula aku dawayade je kutu rasta yalde jatu bega mapesi jinu umman biga gwenu man gaeno apula male bara do mun biga ga amulo nafsu apula male ga amulo do mun biga da ramu be hajada le kan bala so fi junub sudan bele de ko koy merisa jado ma amulo fi junub awal serika le jafi junub merisa de kulu ya demiro yalde ay la ken kala amulo aja ko amulo serika futu yalde kulu fi sokol be ko be jale yalde
shukran jazila mama Maria wala sultana mama Maria في داخل جوبا وبدأت بيلغا زول المجرم لو كمان سجلوا ولا ننزليسم بيتو بكون في بوليس ستم تاكد لما بكون كمان خطورة لمستقبل بتاع جنوب السودان ولا بدأت بقول شنو جون بور Olum that I'm watching you live in Juba, particularly Rock City. Good evening. Hi radio. Are you Luka?
Are you Arites?
Mabatal.
Kwes
alhamdulillah mawatal
ai radio kefe na
alhamdulillah ya motar bat shwaya bezgad bukubo
akare ta na fi motar soya anne ni duka sai mis mara wai khalas
sakana ladi jwaje bole shino
yaudeke jadu kul be jua kul be das breminta muy kul sakana fo ai kwes kana da wal sulmak
gadam
ita no ajala na no o kwes o kap fi talata حاجات يعني زول كان ما عمل مشكلة ما ده عرفت قال ده عمل مشكلة ما بيجيبها في سوق بتاع حكومة ده حاجة كاب هذا لو كان يعلم ما عمل مشاكل كان في ناس يسوق قال بيجيبوا في ناس سكيورتي ولا في بوليس ولا في جيار ما في يعني زول كلامه انقلاب ده بدأ من 200 في جنوب السودان ده يا ولي صغير وازه ده يعني كل الناس كيلقوا مشاكل بين الحجابات كله كيلقوا مشاكل عشان بيكوتانا في سوق بتاع حكومه هذا بيلقوا قروسو على حكومه بيصيروا بيجيب مع شركه لاننا انا بيجيني بيستقل المسؤوليه بتاع حكومه في بلد عندنا ما قال لي يعني زول بيعملوا مشاكل اول يا بيجيب داخل في سوق ده حاجه wrong way so انا كلام بتاعي كلام ده ياو يمس ماما ماريا وونس ده Mumija ndak dejar bro fi wen bisilu akasa bu bisilu panga bisilu sekini bigata akubito unuze bisilu asela jado biroa bidorobo akubito mafi agire jibu sirikat fatawo sikat de kulu yalle bistakal fogo zedo banasel sokulu bekunu fi ata kan jado alijere kan rogeni fi bondo wala rogeni wende daino zere ha masokolo fi na kala jere hedero fi duba kana damu sokol lakini kadibika sirika mafi هي حاجه ما في بس مساكل ده برولادي بتيم أننا كل ومن كل ما كويس أجري كل يجيبوا لهم شركات كلفة تعاون مهل بتاع إيال أصلا بقدر بيدرس يمكن ناس كاتندا بيدرس ياتو ده يا بيقولوا قال بلا جربة ما قال زول بعمل مساكل لاول ده أو حاجة البتاع ما كويس ما بيجيبوا جون ما برابا شكرا
جزيلا لوكا سبيد وسد مشاركة و09 واحد ولاتنين 2986 986 bezata sharik manina raya bita bukhonna shino nasma midai radio. Good evening, dear Indeng.
Thank you, brother. Rama, I think these young people, this is a situation the government has entered because they can't come gather. Kan mabuguli no but the balum je to boli lanu ni na guna yo madaga no mafrut boli je weda nizamia del kun ya amulu menu ikun fi public announcement government ya recruitment ekale shabab mo apply zolam dere kun je wodere kuna boli kun regional security على رأي بتاعزون عشان قال سمم وداد نظامية لا نوصلوا دم حاجات دم ما بتاع نظام نازل يعني نظم الناس نظم البلد ودافع دولة عشان أنا ما بتاعك تتا زمان سكت زول كمجرم وطوالي بس تعملوا ترين يكون بوليس ولا عسكري في مالات أنين بعملوا فوق زي كان راشيا بعمل حاجات راشيا بتسجل الناس بتطلع مجرمين بترين them it will make them soldiers and then بتطلعهم on front line if you go to die it is up to you you survive you remain in front line you fight this is how they بيقولوا hukum but they train them properly. After they train them properly, they have to fight. They will remain in front line. They will never come back to their cities. They will remain in border. Like in as the day, my boarding police, boarding as judge, just as judge. But Mulu train, Bala Bogo to border with Madola. They are my pita Umurukul Bogo Dinan. Dinas who have been sentenced to life imprisonment. Like in de nizam akuma biyamulu da akuma manizam akuma biyarfinu der nizam tola nahna bnatalib zema guna in de shabab sukar failan uma ilu jiram kati ma we will not scale them in mum mujrimin then the nas traumatized by situation with dola shangada man buga zeda nahna bnatalib na akuma lu fakarta in da wadin fi wadan nizamiya please train them properly. Let them not come back as they are, because if you don't transform them, they will come back as they are. You know, that the second more, the master country goes butler bar at the Makan. Okay? Nahan Natal, when Akuma cousin was at Dakhalia, you know, Elma was out of Halif, you know, was that police, with CID, well, Sijun. wildlife matafi dilna skulu budafa lan muwatan guddan matafi daren duwa la mai kuna harikun bamshi sijun darin mujrim ikunu yafu la mujrim lanu talu ta khatto lal galbu kaf sijun mumkin ay tala mujrim zat tala masa
وبزاد بيجيت كلاس عنده سلاح وحاجات كده برضه.
لأنه أصله مجرم بكش وزاد مجرم وقاعد نافي سجون مجرم وتجيبت مجرم وبطلع مجرم بخليه يصلح ومجرم بتاعك دخلت ده بطلع لك برا والمجرم بتاعك الواري عندنا قاعد هنا أنت ما بتقدر تحكم على الدولة فأنا بنطالب إنه we need a proper training نازل يدربهم تمام إنه يكون شباب على الوطن ودافع وحق المطلقات بتاع المواطن لبنان لازم وجه نظامية دي يدربهم تدريب بخليهم يمسح حاجة اسمها قبلية أنا عندنا مشكلة في قبلية هنا لأنه زي بكون في وحدات نظامية عسكري في الدار كل لسه بتعرف قبيلتك بدأت تدافع عن قبيلتك عشان كده sometimes rebellion is not stopping in the country they are usually blindfolded by angry elites who want money you know الناس بيقولوا جبهانين دي يكون عنده قروش يكون قروش وبعدين بيجي بخلي اللي نازل بيشيلوا معه بطير معه وبعدين بقول تلقى انه قاعد في مواطنين في هاي في حرياف حاجات زي ده ما بنفع لسه بنطالب انه كان لك افضل انه يكون فيها انه التدريب المهني نازل يكون يعملوا تدريب المهني كان يكون بعد قبل الناس يشتغل لوصل بتاعهم ذات ولو فكرت ذات ده تدربهم انه يكون ناس يكون الرساله بتاع الدوله ما كاب لكن بس اننا لسه كcitizen we are doubting what type of training are you going to give this is my doubt here what type of training and how are you going to transform them to be a good policeman to be a good soldiers for the country who cannot actually take side when a country in a situation who can defend the people even you the government who can fight for you this is the thing that we are questioning and we want these things shaninu ya murukwe not my love bas the gate wal wada nizamia bas ita ta darba izo ta lagi bidan shi da dakulu
shukran
كيف عمل نفسه في جنوب السودان وكازم في السودان العام قال جيش قال دعوة كرشكو ده حاجة بقر وطنية بتاع زول عسكري لما تقول جيش يعني مثلا الزول اللي بمشي جيش قال ده زول أصله ما عنده شغل بقى خلاص ما عنده شغل جاوب بكوي جيش اللي قالوا كده ما this one ما في cancel ليه ده زول جار دافع الدولة ده شرف لابس شرف الدولة كاكي تيجي تقول قال آخر شكل والزول إنه هذا روحه ودميره للبلد بتاعه.
خدمة وطنية.
حاجات زي ده يا جماعة الناس ما يعرفوا بحاجات المهمة.
شكرا.
These are the things that can make you be identified as a country. It is our army. Our army. It is something that you can go and live head up as a citizen and defending your nation.
شكرا جزيلا. ده كان ديان دينغ ونينا بوشكوري تباردو وسط مشاركة نودي فرصة لباقي جمال خماندر شارك راية بتومون في 09 وايد ولد 986. Do you support the idea of integrating former gang members nationwide as a strategy to enhance security? Share your thought with us and let me hear from this iRadio.
Hello?
أيوة.
Madrama James.
أيوة.
معك فيليكس من الكلابر.
مرحبا فيليكس.
سياسة دي ما هي سياسة البراء لإيالنا لأنه أسألنا في النظامية ذاتي عندنا ناس في النظام يعني جزء منهم كتير قاعد يقرب لنا برنامجات يعني في جرام كتير أجل من المفترض حكومة بالنفس كده أعرف إنه قال في نقص تماما وناقص في بلد ده في حاجات كتير لأنه بلد ده كحرب ما في مسانة ما في سنو الناس كلها هسيروا في اتجاه واحد من بيزنس ذاته ما في أسا بيزنس في ذلك كتير تقول أجانب يلا البيجا ما في جينا سكال أبو ذاته ما شكال وهاش بنفسه ذاته كانوا فاق الدنيا ياو حاجات جيران بيجا جيزيدوا كل مرة كان حكومة درجة حاول قال بس ناس زي يجيبوا في حكومة جيبوا ناس زي يجيبوا يستقل في حكومة ما يعرف في النهاية نفسه بالطريقة دي يوم من الأيام حكومة داروا ناس زي يبقى يجيبوا كده عمل نظام كويس يلا يدلهم المهنة يلا يستقل يسن يدل يستقل بالليدر توتو براو يأكل نفسه يعني نحن كل ناس زي كده جينا ساكن عين في جزء في ممكن ناس تانيين بيجابوا وراهم كمان بدخلوا ناس تانيين بيجابوا وراهم بدخلوا أسا بيننا قاعد نعمل في شنو الناس فكر للسياسة كويس للشباب ده عشان بلد ده هيستفيد من السبب ده لأنه كان بالطريقة دي الناس ما الناس كل ما هيستفيد من السبب ده السبب ده هيديه أنا خلينا في الشوارع ده هذا كله شماسية تورميس توينو ناس كله سنبلة يعني دفعات كان من المفترض يكون مستقبل في بلد أو كل داين أو تبانين في بلد.
طيب عليك فيليكس حلول يكون شنو؟
الحلول وكما كده في بلد ده سوية كده عينه كهرباء كويس في بلد ده عشان كده المستثمرين كده يعملوا مصانع في بلد ده عشان نسبة عطاء في بلد ده نزل كل بلد سكر. ناس محصرين في محل واحد وما في حاجة.
نعم. شكرا جزيلا. شكرا جزيلا لك أنا أخونا فيليكس وانا بشكر وسط مشاركة بتاعك وإيتالو ممكن دوم هني ناسا دي برنامج بتاع سانداون شو معكم في تقديم أنا مدرما جيمس في زمن بتاع سنة غاد باسا ليتا حالو بكون حلول عشان كيف شباب الغاد بناهب ناس غاد بخاسروا بيوت غاد بعمل إجرائم المختلف دلو ممكن كتومون في ويدا زي ناس بوليس بكون في بريزون بكون في وايلد لايف تم تاكي كمان بيسايدو في نايا بتامني ولا رايا بتاك بدابشنو في 09 وايد ولا 2 986
انت بسمع لآي راديو انا تاكم في جنوب السودان.
نعم ناسما من آي راديو. آي راديو آي راديو
ايوه معك اي من شركات.
مرحب.
والله برنامجكم كويس لكن انا قاعد نوري لك حاجه واحد بس يا اخوي.
ليش شنو؟
ما في زول المجرم انت بيسلها جنب تقول انت اذا بنجمع الضوابط النظاميه وكلام زي ده وقانون بتاع العسكريه ده معروف من ربنا خلق الدنيا بقول لك الزول العسكري لما يجي داير يتدرب الا يكون ودينه في جريمه مقله بالشرف والامان. فانت تجيب لنا ناس مجرمين ونهالين تقول لا تسلحهم. لا من الافضل انه الناس يدخلوهم حاجه اسمها تدريب مهني يستفيد يبقى كهربي يبقى انجنير يبقى اي حاجه. شكرا للمشاركه.
شكرا. أما نعم فعلا هجراء ممكن كان بعمل لكن زول كمان برو لو يكترف قال يوم بعد من الليلة لقدام أنا ما برودو بكون نخامان ما برودو أخسر بيوت بتاع ناس وشنو يعني شكل جماعة زده وجنوبين زده وشباب زده تم تاكد لسه كمان فرصة كده ما وديلو مناشان كيف يقدموا خدمة وطنية في بلده ولا تبقول بدأ شو ناس ما من داي راديو.
ألو.
إيمانويل بانادول.
كيف؟
ما بطل مرحب.
كويس الحمد لله. أنت كويس؟
الحمد لله.
Hello?
Hey, أنا معك طوال قدم.
Okay. I think the topic coming from Eastern Equatoria.
نعم.
So أنا بقول كده. أنا ما بقبل في كلام ده.
ليه؟
بعدين بيقول كلام تاني كده كويس. طبعا أصلا إننا the reform of the army. They want to promote the army to be as a national army. So the qualified one could be there to represent this country outside, either to defend the land of the country. So, can you book in? Mena biga ligi bu mijirmin, algal biga daga tanaz, ogena bonaz. Manatu bijibu system kita army bijibu gas national security, which means we bury the future of our army. Ya kwana nina mata ko bejes nina gaino sa Sudani jeje gaino haja tana da hakika to mafi manatu ita rejoin army manatu ita ya filia manatu filia gari ya ubiro fi jeje so lena fi sa Sudani na silo aje biga fi hospital lakini tena rofo jeje osu nujato jeje ma de difa Algidifa, Mohnil, of the Difa, our land. Yara Gana Biga Ginadi, God Mijimi, Kelea, Kerijibo, Bikutu, national security, police, national security need a qualified person, know how to write, know how to read, even his graduate man, they out at a few at least, it I colors of senior, how it I do the diploma while I Sulukida. Asan Cave, another for more, just Pitana become the standard level. Ma Mulena Kaman, anna der gali jola mijrim bijibu jes manatu nagata ko ma jes so kan lana ana ma bita fi kalam dele ne haya hasadin kanda gaino ijira mal gero kitir binus with a jes binus with a police lano we have a poor recruitment recruitment almasa jola le talam min sijin katul jol min jaman gen fi kobar bijibu ina to wal bitakalo bi training ta police bi kutu bi training ta jes and national security ya hasa de system pitazu pitajes o ya ugina bunas be shawari when kulu no ya get terrorize nas so again kaman na daramul sigil hajre ana bi gol kida gal haja de kan Luis Lobong der kel akir lo ina lakin kelma jibu gal fi national army fitana wele fi national security mata kundudu fi kalam de le haya lanu ita kondeni na wadita konje delil fitana tabele bayinu bele na mader kulu idea there is wrong decision so can you there kelumon the government must open a vocational training school eta carpentry building what they are the engineering so they are the hajada le bag train fogo dala balide iyajo bija defend bado fi tijato lakin gali bijibu fi jes anna der jes pitana de kelun profession ame na mader hajata foda ya bijibu fogo kebe na mader
shukran jazilan Emmanuel Panadol. نعم نشيل مثال يا اخوانا زول بكون قبل كده قاعد بعمل خطية واخيرا طلع من قلبه قال بعد من يوم ليلة لقدام أنا داري يكون زول مولود ثاني زول الجديد وزول الكمان بقدم تنمية لبلد وخدمات الكثير أنا قاعد بعمله فعلا أنا سيب نمرة 2 شكل جيس ولا ناشونال سيكيورتي ولا بريسون ولا وايلد لايف دي ما حاجة اللي بيجا سرومون فوقو بقوة لكن باسالو رايا بتاكي نام تبقول خلاص شكل بتاعي جرام دي تابا ونمرة 2 تدري ياتو شكل ياو شكل وايد 2 3 زول لو عازلو بقلبا بتو وبنية بتو تم تاكيد فرصة دي كدما وديدو ولا بذبتا بقول شنو ناسما من داي راديو
Madrama
Joseph Konyi.
Ita kebe yako.
Mabatal. Kef labanak.
Labanak barik labanak tamam.
Kabar jamil marhab raya takshiniya.
Pala topik de gafa o de topical jamana senin woni sude na jinubin. Na tabani janne tarab ya Madrama James. Mazo tibadi nas kan sairin haja makos munga de amul haja makos ratani bodi pe kwat nizamia zol fi wen al jol al qatal jol harami jol makos bodi be harisona so ana bigul le akuma betana kanu monde odina yalle pi so walbede ale yalla ke faya be yalla dakalo al kanmon fi mun ganijas umon jada kala fi wan jamia jama kalamta askeriya de kandeta bodies kandeta wala kandeta grand forces kandeta no security kan aya organized forces almon nasal fi uniform demo sokol talib demo sokol berro zone azgal mandi sokol biga bodina no de nasal bishi umon ya bigo buda hayata tanas umon ya biya ni dola de hayata dola ne fiye pitom hayata ni bindu fiye pitom so kan anna bamole sapitana al nas mahala zere bojile nas ala delin di uyun nas mama mandi yam liki alano yalle umon ni di do tim tanin talgom be dakalo biga maskina la umon bigen di bua al kandi dito mbare dito mbare de kenyina o bora sulu sorade bin kan sorade wodiyo bahar so bena so bora mol haja de zonda yani mol bigen diskin ta sarga bigen bora bamo na hablena su shika ta bora bidel kan wodi mor fi biti da bora bidel gala ta dini fi shuni inda sunu dan no mugde fi lon peras hajaran dermina kuma yalle kan mondra yalle raba yal klasin ba sadu tanin dal fandarat madrasa magara fi school al kekke binak bayani school sin tafasira school haja ba mun no tire tanin bara mo tera de keto makanat malawi makanat tanin da mo kapenta tanin da mo computer asal mo verify da kuma woni verify mon kan kama ma fi teriga ana dara kuma da ma ban sa ne zede a jama gaba da ke bi shigi ni na bitala suman maluma ma eluma hanna bi ko kan da zira ada yalla yalle malama nazmi malama ko mu amul zira asan annabi sidni na zira ana ga jesse ko ni lona mola de batal bishina ke zira na gana bi ko ri kan de sanaten bishini kan de sanaten da sana de shahar wahid wa shahrin asan akuma ke da istiri ya da kin man nin bes bi budu zede bo jawon nazme ti shokol ani ma bi gun haja ko sajama wala bi ko regal janna bi ko e kitiri tadu wal boy sabi civic min mo indere yuma resource de mon di sakal ay jira mo ngaja gata aja batala kuma go budu de biga yuma resource de biga tools ta government produce akil bamul haja na kuma bi civic min no so bu ra ta de no yalle already niga wanna baro niga bi hekket de niga la guliyar de wahid min movement aso zata la kuma tanani tes de movement kebir movement albiga barao so ana bigul la goma malish عشان أنا ما يجي أدبت الجرام كتير يلا نازل مو دينه مناسلة ما واجد الوقت مجانية لو بيجي ما في شغل يلا قبول ودي بشيء لو بيجي ما بقدر لأنه بيجي لنا مشكلة.
شكرا جزيلا أخونا جوزيف وقاي من Lebanon. We are almost winding up our discussion focusing on the integration of former gang members as a strategy to strengthen security across the country. Do you support the initiative? We have a couple of your messages right here. Bro Donna, that the integration of former gang members is actually going to give room for them to advance their gang activities. They were already a threat without guns. How will you then trust them with guns? If they killed the people when they had no gun, then how sure are they going to protect the people they were robbing? Thank you. We have a text also coming in from W. Christopher George that Yellow Madrama James, I'm watching you live from Western Equatoria State, Yambio. Let's keep the conversation going on 0911 986 986.
This is iRadio.
Nam nasuma Amindo Bardo, iRadio.
Hello.
Nam.
Ana Mama Angelina min wow.
Mama Marhab.
Ana bisalim lek في studio. bisalim الجمهور بتاعنا بتاع South Sudan كلها. أنا مقصود بالtopic ده.
نعم.
لكن topic ده بدارين ناس يسوم نظرية. لأن جاب لخبطة هسه في جنوب السودان. لأن ما في تنظيم. وكل ناس جاي من غابة وناس جاي من مالات ناس جاي فوقه ما عملوا تنظيم يعني يعرفوا الجيش منو بوليس منو سجون منو موظف منو بكتب وزول ما بكتب لأنه وكل ناس مشى في غابة في ناس كتير ما بكتب ناس كان مشى غابة ويا ماسكين مكاتب هسه يا قاعدين هسه ما في حق اللي بعرفه السوايا ما يبدأ أنا حكومة بتاعنا قبنا بتاعنا كلي يعمل تدريب أول للناس الرجال الكابين اللي بيقولوا كابين ده يجيبوا معسكر يدخلوا من فوق يعملوا تدريب شوف الناس المتعلمين ودوا مهل التعليم والناس ما متعلمين يعملوا من تدريب العمل البلد ده بمشي قدام خلينا نرجع ونقبل نفوسنا وأنا مقصود من أفكار اللي جابوا ده لأن سنة 55 العناية ده كان بدأ من استوائية من توريد إنه من أفكار كويس استوائيين إنه من أفكار كويس كل الناس يوجلوا الساد كان بلده نسمو تمام يكون زي دولة التانيين البيجي يساعد في الناس وأنا بقول لك شكرا.
شكرا جزيلا ماما وشارك معنا رأي بتاعك بضعف 09 2 تبي يلقى الشباب القان قاعد بنهب وناس تانين قاعد بنقموا تليفونات ومشاكل المختلف في خطة البردو بقدر ننزلهم في كبوليس كوايلف كناشونال سيكيورتي كشنيتا متاكي ديل بارو كمان بقلل مشاكل في داخل جنوب السودان ولا بالضبط بقول شنو اي راديو
Madrama James Lino.
Yes, Majung Sudan.
Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, let me appreciate the topic and let me disagree with those who have that planning. You see, the country is now moving slowly to compromises on everything that is supposed to be done based on the law. What does the law say for someone to join the police or to join the national security or to join the army? The criteria is that someone without criminal records. How do you recruit criminals when you know the person is criminal? This is a violation of the law itself. So we cannot compromise such people. They should be handed down, arrested, and then sentenced to prison. And this is what the law says. Let us reform them. You reform them through the prison, and it will become a deterrent to those who are outside. Those who are outside will now respect the law and order, and if they want to join the military or the police or national security, they come as a good citizen. Someone who is going to serve the nation with his whole heart, not thief. Someone who rob people or people that kill. So I disagree completely with this idea. They are supposed to be in prison, not in serving the people. Now it becomes like Haiti. If these people group up again and then they come, they will be robbing people at gunpoint. Because they will be more trained and more informed about how to use the guns, and they can even camouflage to come in form of the military or the move of the government, and then they will start spoiling the name of the government when the government has been spoiled for a very long time. So let us not continue to compromise about the life and the property of the people. We must always ensure the right procedures are followed, not these group procedures.
Thank you very much, Majung Sudan. And we have Gadi Bilal that he think, of course, let's give it a trial. Probably, yes. Thank you. Let me hear from this iRadio.
Hello. Hello.
Naam.
Yeah, Madrama James. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Gabriel from POC.
Welcome, Gabriel. Which POC?
POC 3.
Okay, Juba here.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I really join my brother who have just left, Majung Sudan. I really disagree with actually people suggested. You know, you cannot make criminals or thief to be your guidance. And instead of solving problems, you are inviting more problems. So the only best way to handle these people, like my brother Majuk put it, they need to be taken for reformatory system in the prisons, or else they will be taken to the farms and guided well, produce food for themselves and for the prisoners and for the nation as well. That will be the benefit of keeping these people in one place. But actually recruiting them to all these organized forces, thinking that they will be good, in fact, it will be a hell to us. So that initiative is not good today, and it will not be good tomorrow. But we may not allow them to be left free. Let them be reformed. Let them be actually taught the lesson of the law so that the rest will actually take care of themselves. So I join my brother and the other people who suggested that these people will be taken to prison or will be taken for farming. And let the government continue actually to collect those guys, because really they become a threat to the family as well as the country. Because we cannot just produce people who will not be the heritage of tomorrow. So I join my brother and sister by saying, let them be taken to the prison or let them be taken to farm to produce. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for sharing your thought with us. This time around, I'm giving chance to only one and lucky caller. Then we call it a done deal. Radio?
Madrama.
Naam.
Ana tani laki azos.
Naam, ikon seri kida wasat zaman.
Abbas biya dan kutu in military recruitment. I think that's what they call background check. and one of them is that you should not be a criminal. Eh? And also you should not ever before having criminal record. I don't know what type of military our government want to recruit. They don't do background check, and if they don't do that, it's also risky for the military. And this is what I already condemned before, that we should not make play with the army. We should have a professionalism. They're not even start in the training field. It came from the citizen himself, a professional citizen with well transformed, well raised up from the family. That is recruited by the army. He become a soldier, and that is where a nation will have a professional army, because they are mentally sound, they are healthy, they are physically fit, and they have no record, a criminal record, or any other bad record that would make them not to be army. But if you recruit anybody who has the connection with the criminality, even this human trafficking is one of the main things that is now fought by the world. They can do anything. They can do anything, and they will actually damage the reputation of the nation. So this is why I said before, people need to be careful when it comes to recruitment. There is a point you said before. It's the government must put them down and ask them questions. It's a there kun shunu. Tanzola there kun askari. We have kun there after askari be gelpu barao. Was all there kun yamshi vocational training yamshi. Was there kun shunu who bugula kuma there after gere. But the government has to put them to all the various places they choose by themselves, but not taking them to one direction. Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا ديان دينغ لهذه مستمعين في كل محل. جينا في نهاية بتاع مناقشة، وأنا بشكركم شديد وسط رأي مشاركة وكمان تعليق لتم قدم، وأنا أخير رسالكم وصل، وكمان دي جزء من أفكار البيقدر ودي بلد بتنا قدام. Remember, we have been asking your opinion whether do you support the national integration of that former gang members as a strategy to strengthen security across the country? Many of you have shared in your opinion, and I would like also to thank you who have taken your humble time and quality time to write to us via that's our Facebook page and call us here live. I've been your host, Madrama James.